Well, Sam Demma, the person in the video here with the large red backpack, you may remember him from an interview a couple years ago on CP24 Breakfast, has made it his mission to spread hope, inspire and empower kids across the country and beyond with messages of empathy.
And surprisingly, up to this point, the man with the giant red backpack has released his first ever children's book, Be Someone's Taco. So, Sam, we welcome you back to CP24. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Congratulations on your brand new children's book. It's a really cute read, and I think a lot of kids are going to relate to it. So why the concept of a taco?
A few years ago, a really close friend of mine was struggling with his mental health. I called him up, and the first thing he told me was that he was still lying in bed. It was 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I thought maybe there's something you can do to make him feel better. Ended up on his social media, came across a post that said, "My vote for dinner tonight is #tacos." Simplest idea crossed my mind. Andrew loves tacos. What would happen if you surprised Andrew with tacos? I went on Uber Eats, found this taco dinner for 2, punched in his home address, put a special note for the delivery person that said, "Hey, this is from your friend Sam. He hopes you feel a little bit better." You know when you order the food, you could watch the car drive down all the streets?
Yeah.
I'm staring at my phone 20 minutes, finally get a notification, the tacos have been delivered. Within less than 60 seconds, I get a FaceTime call from my friend Andrew, sitting beside his wife Emily in front of their kitchen counter, box of tacos open behind them, bawling their eyes out.
Wow.
And he's like, "Sam, these tacos changed our life."
Wow.
I'm like, "Dude, it's 2 tacos, relax." And he's like, "No, it's all the things you didn't know."
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know we had to shut down our business because of the pandemic. You didn't know we had to lay off employees. We don't know how we're gonna make things work for the next little while. Maybe for you, it's just tacos, but for me and my wife, it's a moment we're gonna remember for the rest of our lives.
Wow.
And so the book is a children's friendly version story of that real life experience with my friend. And the goal is to help people realize that the most meaningful way to live our life is in the service of other human beings.
And a taco can be anything, right? It doesn't, being someone's taco doesn't mean quite specifically send them tacos, right? It really is, what do people actually need, listening to people or understanding people, right? And because that's kind of the message of the book.
Yeah.
What do they need in that moment, kind of?
Yeah, the formula for being someone's taco is to recognize a need and then fill it. And so I say it's being whatever someone needs you to be. If they need a shoulder to lean on, be a shoulder to lean on. If they need someone to help them pack up their belongings at home because they're moving, go there and help them pack. If someone does need food, send them some Greek food. You know?
Yeah, the message really is, and you've done it so well with this children's book in this kind of magical fantasy land with, you know, unicorns and dragons and all that stuff, is be whatever someone needs you to be in that moment. And this is kind of off your one of your speaking topics, small, consistent actions, because we might not think these small little things matter to people, but they do, and they have a big impact.
Sometimes it's the littlest things you do for others that have the greatest impact on them. When I was 13, I was playing soccer overseas. 2 months into the trip, someone broke into our dorm room, stole everything. I had a teammate, saw me crying in the hallway, stopped and asked if he could help me. And I didn't speak Italian, so I couldn't tell the school staff what was going on. He translated the entire situation. I still think of that moment. Over 10 years later. I'm sure he doesn't. He lives in Australia. It's been over a decade. But sometimes the things that we think are insignificant that we're doing might mean the world to another human being or be a memory they remember for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
and Sam, so I love the concept here and what you've done here. How did you apply it to a children's book? Because you took really like kind of serious, heavy situations and have sort of brought it to a children's approachable level. Was that a challenge for you? I don't think you've ever written a children's book, as we said before. So did you find that tough or did you find it easy? It
was a little bit difficult. This is a new project for me. What I did was I called 2 parents that are friends of mine, Paul and Miranda Fair, who were actually supposed to be here today, but their baby's delivery date got pushed a little earlier.
Well, congratulations to them.
Yes. And so they actually have a little a few kids themselves now. And so they gave me a ton of advice and feedback based on their own children's live reaction to our book and really help formulate the story. So they're the co-authors, and I thought it'd be helpful to have parents' perspective involved in the project. And I really think over the span of my career, I'd love to create a resource for a human being at every age of their development. So we have Empty Your Backpack for high school kids. We have Be Someone's Taco for little children. Now we just got to fill the gaps.
Yeah, hopefully with really good taco ingredients.
Yes.
As well. And last question, fun question for you. Do you love tacos, and what's your favorite kind?
I love tacos, soft shell, made with some Greek and Italian love.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
very good. Listen,
Thank
Sam
you so
Demma,
much.
appreciate this. Congratulations on the new book. Good luck with this.
You.
Can't wait to see what you do next.
Sam.
Always thinking about other people. Appreciate this, Sam Demma.